Alright everybody, and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at another brand new 2022 Lemax Roaring Roadster. Let's get into it! Okay, so the Roaring Roadster, if you're not familiar with it, it is the accessory that would fit beautifully with the Gloom Room and also probably why it was made. So here we go. It was released, of course, in 2022, and the SKU number off the top is 23603. This was indeed a Michaels exclusive this year, so maybe look for it to come to other stores in the future, but for this year in 22, it was a Michaels exclusive. Now for some dimensions. We have 2.17 inches high, 4.41 inches wide, and 1.77 inches in depth. Product type, table pieces, and it is made of resin. There is absolutely no power, lights, batteries of any kind in this piece. Now let's talk price. When it hit shelves, it was $19.99 at Michaels. That's right, $20 for this piece. If you bought the Gloom Room, this is probably the must-have if you're one of those people that like to collect the accessories that are made for that specific house. I've been trying to get a lot better at that through the years. So for me, it was worth the $20 to have it as that accessory. If you did not purchase the Gloom Room, this is totally an optional piece this year for you. Now, that about wraps up all of the facts. Now it's time we take a closer look. So the first thing I want to note is the packaging. They did a fantastic job with the packaging this year on this vehicle. It's very snug, it has a nice, really easy like foam piece you can pull right off. It comes out easily, but it's definitely very well protected. Okay, so here we go. Starting from the front of the car itself, this is not going to be the most detailed car or piece in the Lemax collection this year. This video is really going to be geared for those who actually did get the Gloom Room. Yes, you can purchase it as its own individual accessory, and it would be awesome in your village, but with the characters dressed the way they are, it is fitting with the kind of car for the Gloom Room. So as you can see right out the gate, there is a silver grille on the front with a little silver bumper, some minor headlights, and a very simple paint job. The next thing I want to bring your attention to is the window. It should have been clear if you ask me. It is like filled in with like this grayish color paint, I guess, but nonetheless, there is a window there. Next up is going to be the side of the car. I kind of do enjoy the tires. They have a nice little silver accent on them, kind of making them stick out a little bit considering 90% of the car is all black. There is also like a spare tire looking thing like you would see, I guess, on an older car near the window. And the door is marked with a little silver handle as well. If you flip to the opposite side, you're going to see everything is pretty much the same on this piece. It is very, very simple. All right, working our way now towards the back of the car. There is a shape for what would be the trunk with a little silver handle, and again, another silver bumper. All right, so that's definitely probably not going to justify the $20 just yet, but let's take a look at inside the car. So, as you can see, there are 3 different people in this car, and I think it's actually the right amount. I think 4 would have been too much. But however, these people are detailed and they look like they're ready for a ball. They're very dressed up. They got different color hats on, dresses, the driver's in a nice suit. I mean, really, they fit perfect with the Gloom Room theme. And really, I would say that's probably what you're paying for here is the inside of the car. I mean, the car itself, yes, but really the detail, like with the red seats, the little steering wheel, that's probably, you know, with the figures where the money's actually going here. You know, anytime a house gets released and it has the option for an accessory, as a collector, it does raise the value long term. You know, a lot of these accessory figures can be very hard to get sometimes along the way as things get rarer and rarer as demand obviously goes up. So something like the Gloom Room is going to be very collectible, and I did a review on that house already on my channel, so you can definitely go check that out there. But if you have the accessory with it, it's definitely gonna complete it. There was no question that when I saw that there was going to be a Roadster for it, I think it was necessary. I'll be honest with you guys. And the truth is, this is definitely a piece you could use a coupon for. You know, I think I might have even had one for maybe 40% off or something. I don't know. But nonetheless, even at full price, if you did buy the Gloom Room, I would say it's probably worth getting. If not, and you didn't buy the Gloom Room and you just have your normal village, which is awesome, I would say if you use a coupon, pick it up. It's not the biggest car in the world, and it's definitely not that detailed. One thing that really bothered me about this piece was the paint job. It looks like a primer to me, honestly. It has a very flat paint job, and the whole car is basically the same color, so not much really sticks out about this piece. It was definitely a budget-friendly piece, I guess. But nonetheless, I'm going to go back to this. If you have the Gloom Room, I would say this would look wonderful parked right out in front. They're on their way, they're excited, and looking at the people, they do seem to have a little bit of personality. The faces are pretty detailed, etc. So anyways, guys, that is the Roaring Roadster. So that's an accessory that came out this year. There is not much to say about it. It's definitely on the simple side. If you did have even a 50% coupon, because I know kind of towards the end of the season, they tend to go on sale for about 50 at Michael's. Is it worth the $10? Oh, definitely. Definitely worth the $10. I would have been a lot happier seeing this come out maybe at like the $12.99, maybe even $14.99. $20 was a little steep for my taste. But again, they get you because if you got the Gloom Room, I would say you're definitely going to want this. So there it is, guys, the Roaring Roadster. I appreciate your time and continued support. And as always, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.